That's incredible. Yeah. I'm so grateful for you. I'm proud of you, proud of you, proud of
Thank you.
yourself for sharing your story, because a lot of people don't like to share their stories, right? And I'm not even going to tell you about my story because it hasn't been out there yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But God is so good. God is so good.
Yeah.
But share with us. So, someone that's out there right now, like a youngster that's out there right now that's really struggling with time, struggling with what they're going through in life right now. Their mindset is so different where it needs to be in a place. And, we talk about mindset. Mindset is so important, but, when you're struggling, when you're going through something, it's hard.
Yes.
It's tough, right? It's tough. People always say, change your mindset, change your will, change your mindset. It's not that easy if people are actually struggling, So share with us, something that you can actually share with them that's going to help them in their thinking to make them move to that next step of coming out of maybe coming out of depression, maybe coming out of a struggle that they think they can't come out of.
Yes.
And you can come out of it. We'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity. So if you're out there and you are experiencing challenges, these are challenging times, especially in the last 2 years. Times have been difficult. It's hard. I understand. I experienced some challenges too in this last 2-3 years alone. Just being home for a long time, working from home. I am the type of person who likes to be out there, connect with people, but it's been hard. And I have gone through some difficult times as a young person. I felt like giving up sometimes.
Yeah.
I thought that I could no longer handle another day. I looked everywhere around me. I didn't see what signs of hope look like. And if you're experiencing that challenge today, or maybe even something worse than I could ever imagine, I just want you to believe that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. But you've got to believe that it's going to be okay.
Right.
And don't be too hard on yourself. Don't go too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Faith has been a very important part of my journey. I remember when I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, when the storm, when the winds were so strong and it was rocking that boat, I had given up. I looked all around me. It was all water. 600 people on board that boat. People were screaming. People were praying.
Yeah.
I had given up. And then I remembered, I said, okay, there's something I can count on. One last thing. Faith. My faith. That God can rescue me. And as the boat was drifting and I heard this loud sound, like a screeching sound, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, I realized it was the captain of the boat lowering the anchor to the seabed. Now, if you don't know what that means, the anchor holds the boat. It hooks down to the bottom of the seabed, and it hooks the seabed so the boat wouldn't drift away, and ultimately maybe something worse happens, the boat sinks.
Yeah.
And I remembered I had to anchor my own faith in the God that I believe that can change my situation, that can save me. And by daybreak, when I saw the sunshine, I knew God had given me hope. So no matter what you're going through today, know that you are going to see the sunshine. Know that God has a plan and a purpose for your life. And when you believe, and when you have faith, and when you know that no matter how difficult it is, there is an opportunity, you can make it, you can come out of this. Albert Einstein said, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. And so no matter what you're going through today, believe that you can come through this. Believe that you are stronger. Believe that God's purpose for you is way bigger than you can ever begin to imagine.
Yes.
And when this storm is rocking, your boat is rocking, you feel like your life is at the rock bottom right now, I am calling on you, anchor your faith in the God who can transform you, who can change your situation. Because if he could do it for me in those times when I had lost everything to bring me out to where I am today, that I can share my story with you, then God can do maybe even greater things for you.
Amen.
I just want you to have hope. Don't give up on hope.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself and just do what you can. Take it one day at a time and believe that it's going to be okay.
One day at a time. Yeah, it's so important. One day at a time. And just remember, it's like, God loves you. You are here for a purpose. And no matter what you're going through right now, like he says, is hope, having that hope, to hold on to the hope. Give yourself mercy, mercy and grace. Sometimes we mess up and things don't always go the way we want it to, but just always remember to give yourself mercy and grace as you go through it. And, it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to, know that there are people out there that love you, and there's a life out there that you may be able to change with your story. As Abraham says, there's somebody out there that want to hear your story once you go through this. So we're so grateful to have you here today with us.